Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor for markgaylor.com, and I'd like to take you through a Lightroom mobile workflow. I'm working on an iPad, but the Android interface is pretty much the same. Okay, so we can be working on mobile phones, we can be working on tablets. You can see I've come into my Organise space. This is where I have access to all of the photos that are being referenced by the app, but also the collections underneath. Now, if I come over to that LR letters in the top left hand corner, this is going to open up the preferences. Perhaps the most useful one for me is that top one there. I'm actually signed into my Creative Cloud account. This basically means that these collections and all of the images in these collections will be available on all of my devices, whether they're mobile devices or desktop, laptop computers. I have a couple of options selected here. Sync only over Wi-Fi, that's just to protect any mobile data plan that I might have. I prefer to work on the full resolution images there. I do like exporting 4K images to social media. I've got my auto add photos. This just makes sure that any photos I capture with the mobile device automatically appear in Lightroom Photos. I won't have to go to the camera roll to find them. I've also got show touches there. This is the reason you can see my little red dot as I touch the screen. Okay, so the first important aspect of this workflow is just basically to organize your images. So we just click on that plus icon in the top right hand corner. This gives me the option to create a new collection. I'll call this one a Pride Parade, and I'm going to add some portraits that I captured at an event, so I'll just select OK. We'll see the Pride Parade collection appears here, but we don't actually have any photos. I'll just tap on it to enter that collection. And then at the bottom of the screen you'll see the add photos, and I'll add them from my Lightroom photos. Okay, now you can add images that are actually on your desktop computer or laptop, so long as you've signed in to your Creative Cloud account and you've synchronized that collection. Okay, now I'm just going to scroll up to see if I can find these images that I'm looking for, and here they are. And I can select them one at a time, or you can just simply wipe to select all of those images, and now all of those will be in my Pride Parade collection. And I'll just click on the bottom of the screen, add 8 photos, and here are the photos, a colorful bunch, I have to say. Now at any time, if we want to go in and edit one of those images, we would just tap once and we'll come into that image. Now if you want to see information about the editing, just a 2-finger tap will bring up the information. Alternatively, you can click on that little eye in the top right hand corner. This actually cycles through the information. Some photographers like to work with that histogram we can see in that top right hand corner. If you click on the edit, you can see that I've made some adjustments here to all of the settings. If you're unsure about editing in Lightroom Mobile, then you can always just click the auto tone option and have Lightroom make its best guess on this image. Okay, so and at any stage I can just cycle back that little, just above the histogram top right hand corner, I can go back to the previous version. Remember, this is a non-destructive editing workflow. We will always be able to return to that original image. We're never going to write over or damage that image in any way. If I wanted to share this with social media, I just click on that little up arrow above the histogram. Now the clicking on the little gear wheels will give you options, but I'm just going to hit the share. Okay, and now I can choose to share a small size. I'll just 2048, let's say this is going to Facebook. It's just going to prepare that image, and now it's going to pop up, and I can simply click on Facebook and share that image from my Lightroom mobile over to Facebook there, and I'll just hit that cancel out there. Okay, so if I hit the top left arrow, we're going to go back into my collection view. Now if I click the up arrow, I'm going to get the option not only to share a single image but also share this entire collection. Now at the moment all of these images are private. If I hit the option at the bottom, I'm going to make a public link. Basically, Lightroom Mobile is going to create a web page for me. Now I can share that link, and again that's going to bring up options that I can message somebody or share the link on Facebook or mail it to somebody. Okay, alternatively I can just share or view. So I'll view that share collection and view on web. This will actually show me the web page that people will be coming into when they receive that URL or link that I give them. Okay, now you will be given an option to sign into these web pages if you're a Creative Cloud member. And if you are a Creative Cloud member, one of the advantages that you get when you're looking at these images is you can like an image. I'll just tap that little heart at the bottom, and I can also tap a comment, and so I can write in here colorful, and then just hit the return enter key to submit that. Okay, so now I'll be able to see that that like and the comment inside of my Lightroom Mobile. So let's just go back to Lightroom Mobile, and already you can see the little comment icon at the bottom of the screen. Basically I liked my own image and made the comment that it is colorful, and so you can quite quickly see this is a very useful way of both organizing and sharing your images via Lightroom Mobile. I'll just click that top left back arrow again, and this will bring me back into the Organise space. Now there are a couple of options that we have. If you just click on the little three dots next to your collection, again you'll be given options here, and one of the useful options, and I don't have time to go into them all, but this one, enable offline editing. Now if we want to edit these images, maybe we're on a long flight and we want to do some editing, I can enable offline editing, and this will download smart previews from Adobe's Creative Cloud that are only approximately like just under a megabyte each really, and so it won't overload my mobile device with data. It just gives me enough information that I can carry on editing those images even when I'm offline. I'll hit the cancel there. Okay, so that is an express tour through Lightroom Mobile. There are lots of other features, such as we can present slideshows with our collections, and we have a lot of flexibility in the organizing and sharing. And in another movie I might give you a little run through this little camera icon in the bottom right hand corner, because we have very sophisticated let's just go cancel that. We have very sophisticated ways of capturing images that will come directly into our Lightroom Photos space here. Okay, so I'm Mark Gaylor for markgaylor.com. Thumbs up, share the information, and I'll see you online next time.